Welcome back to 843 TV. We're here with Rion Salley, the General Manager of the Port Royal Landing Marina. Rion, can you tell me a little bit about how involvement in the community and giving back is so important to ownership and staff at the Landing Marina? But tell us about the importance of having a higher calling at the marina.
Certainly, Morgan. I tell you, like a lot of businesses in this community, we love to reach out in the community and do what we can. And I think, good businesses certainly try to add value to the customers and try to make a good impact. And that's what we're trying to do at Port Royal Landing Marina. And our staff, we really have a higher calling that it's more than just work, it's more than just making a profit. We certainly want to do good and do good in the community. And a couple of things that we're involved with, one being AMI Kids Beaufort. It's a great local organization. It helps troubled young men between 14 and 17 who are heading towards the prison system. It's a program that changes them, changes their way of thinking, and essentially turns their life around. And the results have been amazing. I think over 75% of these young men don't return to prison and end up being, good citizens. So we love being a part of that. They've got a donated boat program here at the marina, and we allow them to keep these boats here for free until they sell them. So that's been a real positive. We also have Dragon Boat Beaufort. Mm-hmm. We've got a couple of the long 40-foot dragon boats that cancer survivors and some non-cancer folks will go up and down the river on and race. And it's all about bringing awareness for cancer, and they raise some money for cancer patients locally and really help them out in that regard. And the last one is Sea Island Rotary, is an organization we've been involved with. And their motto is service above self. It's a service organization. They do the charity shrimp race each year at the Shrimp Festival, and also the adventure biathlon out on Hunting Island. So it's really important that it's more than just work to us. We're here to try to make an impact.
Wow, that's super. And how does what does the marina offer to these boaters and the customers? I guess some that live here also live either on the boat or live on shore here.
That's right. We've got about 10 boats where people actually live on their boats here, and so it's its own little community, and offer a variety of services. I think we mentioned we've got a ship store for our customers for boating supplies and needs, and we usually can order about anything and get it overnighted for folks at pretty good prices. We do have the nice the back porch grill on site. It's independently owned and operated, but they arguably have the best burger on the ICW.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I would agree with that. And they got a fried shrimp po' boy too.
It's pretty good. Yeah. We're sitting on these decks here. There's a covered and open deck that we have for our boaters. We have lots of boater events here at the marina, and a nice grill area. Some green space for throwing a frisbee or walking the dog, and about 140 slips here at the marina. They've got water access and internet access, cable. We have Valvetech marine fuel as well, which is a ethanol-free fuel. It's a little better than generally what you can get on the road.
Yeah. I'll interject here. A lot of friends I have in Hilton, they'd actually come over here and get their fuel.
Oh, is that right?
It's preferred fuel in this area.
That's right. And the last thing, the main thing we offer is we try to provide a good environment for our boaters to have the chance to enjoy boating in the water with family and friends and make lifelong memories. That's what it's all about. The granddad that gets to take those kids out for that fishing trip, or the husband and wife that gets to take that romantic, cruise on the waterway and have a little evening cruise and watch the sunset. So that's what we're all about.
Fishing.
It's not all about fishing. It's about relationships and having fun with family and friends. So,
it certainly is.
Rion, could you kind of share with us a little bit about the history of the marina here, and also again remind everybody how they can access it either by boat or by motor vehicle or by foot?
Well, the marina is surrounded by history here. We're in historic Port Royal, in the city of Port Royal, and right next to historic Beaufort. And I think Joe can answer this. I think they're two of the older towns in the country. Mm-hmm. So there's a ton of history. We've got the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway, which the marina's on. There's a lot of history there. The Port Royal Sound we're close to, and several of the early explorers discovered our area through the Port Royal Sound. So, but to touch on the marina history briefly, my father-in-law Tom Wilson's the majority owner of the marina, and back in 1991 with some family and friends they invested in the marina. He was in the road construction business in Augusta, Georgia, and kind of had a vision that this would be a second career. So in 2001, he and Miss Kay came to Beaufort, and he got involved operationally in the business. And I married the oldest daughter, Brooks, and we were living in Orangeburg, my hometown, and then we relocated to Beaufort, bought a home in Port Royal, actually. and the rest is history.
So when was the actual marina built?
It was built in the late 80s. It was built in the late 80s
As part of this housing development?
That's right, the Port Royal Landing subdivision.
That was all done at the same time?
That's right.
Wow.
And as far as getting here by boat, you know, we are right on the Intercoastal Waterway, about 4 or 5 miles south of the city of Beaufort, just north of the McTier Bridge and the Beaufort River, and mile marker 539 and 244, so you can access this by the St. Helena Sound or the Port Royal Sound. And by car, we're at the base of the McTier Bridge on the Port Royal side. So you make that left before going over the bridge to Ladies Island, and we're in the Port Royal Landing subdivision.
And I'd add too, even at low tide, the slips are deep water. And
That's right.
Where my boat sits, not far from shore really, is 12 feet of water at low tide. So,
is that right?
Yeah.
So we understand that you may have plans to expand or replace and possibly expand some of the docks in the near future. Can you tell us about those plans?
I'd be glad to. We're excited about our plans for expansion and replacement. Now the cost is a little pricey, but
I'm sure.
We're looking this year to replace and maybe extend our north outside face dock that our visiting overnight boaters come to stay. It would be about a 450-foot potentially concrete dock, 12 feet wide, so adding another 100 feet to it, and that would give more opportunity for visiting boaters to stay with us. So we're really excited about that. We're speaking with contractors right now, and hopefully we'll be breaking ground on that soon.
So that's out there in the water, correct?
It's out there on the water, the outer dock.
Yeah, okay. That's got to be a pretty involved procedure.
It's very involved, and big cranes and barges and a lot of manpower.
I
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
thanks for joining us, Ryan. We'll be right back with more 843 TV.